Mother.
Feel like you're not getting enough sleep? Chances are you're not, and neither am I. Don't worry, I'm not here to incentivize you as to why you should sleep or make lifestyle changes in relation to sleep. I just lied. I definitely am. That's exactly what I'm here to do. I'm here to inform you on a topic that you may not necessarily give so much attention to, but would definitely benefit from doing so. Like the great GigaChad neuroscientist Andrew Huberman once said,
Do as you wish, but know what you're doing.
every time I hear, I'll sleep when I'm dead, I smell something funny. Speaking of smell, researchers actually found that the scent or aroma of essential oils, specifically lavender or Lavandula angustifolia, actually induces deeper sleep. And by deeper sleep, I'm specifically referring to the delta waves that our brains emit during a cycle of the night.
NREM3.
And I'm not just referring to subjective sleep quality. The beauty of this study particularly lies in that it's able to objectively capture what deeper sleep is via the increase in delta waves and the decrease in alpha, beta, and theta waves.
I didn't mean to say theta.
I will admit, as fruitful as these findings are, it is a pilot study, which clearly indicates the need for more follow-up research. However, it is a step in the right direction. I mean, wouldn't it be great if we could just spray some lavender or chamomile in the air before we sleep and we wake up feeling more rejuvenated? That would be nice, considering that excellent research suggests deep sleep becomes less accessible to us as we age. Unfortunate, I know. Dr. M is probably feeling that one right now. Point is, we're going to need more than just the one study for this subject in particular to start making more waves. Hydrogen in my cup, hydrogen in my brain. The same hydrogen that MRI uses to take pictures of it. What this next study uses is something a little bit different called an MRS, a magnetic resonance spectroscopy, which measures the concentration of brain metabolites in both the hippocampus and the thalamus. When I say metabolites, think brain food. Where there is brain food, there are cells, those cells being neurons and glia cells, as we've learned on this course. The findings were that specifically in the hippocampus, the concentration of myoinositol to phosphocreatine ratio was much higher in those that self-reported sleep disruption. Emphasis on sleep disruption. What does this mean? Well, in the discussion section of the study, they conjecture these glia processes actually act in a compensatory capacity for energy homeostasis. In other words, firefighters don't fight fires unless there's fires to be fought. This research is suggesting that these glia cells act as first responders in response to our sleep disruption, as to make up for the lost energy or memory consolidation. But I'll tell you right now that it does not take a neuroscientist to tell you that waking up, no matter what stage you're at, sucks. Which brings me to my next topic, sleep inertia. Sleep inertia can be best described as the window of time from upon waking in which you experience a level of cognitive impairment. Now, imagine waking up 20 minutes prior to the Guthrie final. You're cooked. The purpose of the study was to measure the effects of sleep inertia on cognitive performance and whether these effects were dependent upon the sleep stage in which they woke from or the circadian phase which their bodies were at the time of awakening. This data was collected via an EEG and something not too dissimilar from what we know as a rectal thermometer. And their sleep inertia was simply measured by a test they took upon awakening. What they found was that the most amount of sleep inertia was experienced during the biological night and after NREM3. Conversely, the least amount of sleep inertia was experienced during the biological afternoon, so that would be around 3 p.m. or 120 degrees on the circadian rhythm, and from REM. Now, the study may have found that older adults experience more sleep inertia because their circadian phases begin a much earlier time than that of younger adults. But your takeaway should be that scheduling matters. So think about when you go memes. I'm going to be quick here because I'm already running out of time. From a sample of 388 employees at an IT company, 15 of these cases were considered burnout, which was operationally defined by the questionnaire that all 388 of them had taken prior to the study. Researchers use a statistical tool that's called a multiple hierarchical regression analysis model. Oh my god, that is a mouthful. Do not make me repeat myself. I'm going to lose my mind in order to identify the biggest predictors of burnout. I'm going to be so real with you. I have never seen this table before in my life. But if I had to make sense of it, I would definitely direct my attention towards the accursed abominable p-value sitting there right next to too little sleep. However, if my interpretation of that table was insufficient, I would then direct your attention towards the discussion section, where hopefully they might offer some more insight. I'm not that good with outros and I've already exceeded my time, so I'll leave you with this. The best way to get the most impactful sleep of your life is to